Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Tonight's game is brought to you by Center for Physical Excellence, building on small victories for all your physical therapy needs right here in Prescott Valley and Prescott.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Williston State College Hockey versus the Utah State University. Tonight you got good old Moose on the mic with us today.
Hello, Aaron. It's nice to be back here on the mic.
Kind of nice, kind of not, eh?
I mean, it's a bittersweet, but hey, get to watch some Teton hockey. That's what matters here.
Exactly. Hopefully everybody can hear us back home.
As there is no flood after warm-up, so the teams just have to pick up pucks quickly, so we'll get on underway in just a moment. Teton's coming to this game after 2 losses against UNLV. Looking to rebound back. We'll see if they can do it here tonight. Just gearing up for the opening face-off. It appears they'll be the line of Ryan Grushka, Matt Winkle, and Dylan Lincoln starting up for the Tetons with Cole Woltecall and Logan Kraft in defense with Ryan Buttazzoni in net.
Yeah, Moose, what do you think the Tetons got to do today to pull a win out here?
The key here for the Tetons is strong start. They've had a few rough starts in the last few games. We'll see if they can get a strong start and get their act together right off the bat here. Grushka steps in for the draw. Drawing back by Utah State. Utah picks up an own end, looking for options in the zone, finds him in the slot. Chips up to the half wall at center. He'll get across center and dump it in, but does only have to play it. But his only misses that puck, goes to the Teton corner. Picked up now by Matt Winkle. Matt Winkle carries it out of his own zone. Winkle tries to find Lincoln, that's chipped down and goes back to the Utah zone. Utah tips it up on the half wall, picks up a center, that's intercepted there, and fought back by Logan Kraft. Kraft off the glass, and eventually ends up in the Utah zone. Puck goes all the way down, that's ended up by Utah, up to the center now, into their own zone. Look for options, find a man through the middle, up to the Teton zone, wheels it in. Makes one move, gets contested by Woltecall and goes behind the net. Pass there intercepted by Suquette, and that gets chipped up to the zone, to the wall. Puck rimmed all the way around, and that'll be picked up by Woltecall. Woltecall takes a hard hit there, and Suquette ends up in the corner. Suquette looking for options now. Suquette finds Kuhn. Kuhn up behind net, chips that back around, and ends up on the stick of Dylan Lincoln. Lincoln with the chip up to center, and that will icing is waved off there, and that's picked up by Utah on their own end. Suquette picks up the puck. Suquette tries to find someone, finds Forrest. Forrest now circling around. Forrest shot, that stopped. Rebound picked up, and that goes behind it, and Forrest stands up on the stick. Forrest tries to find Williams, that was intercepted. Kuhn gets a shot, that goes to the corner, and dumped in deep. Utah State picks up on half wall, up through center, 2-on-1 opportunity now. Kuhn back for the Tetons. Shot stopped by Battazzoni, that goes to the corner. Forrest takes a hard hit there, and it's battled for along the half wall. Ends up getting picked up by Utah State. Utah walks out, shot blocked by Johnson. Andy Williams picks up now. Andy Williams tries to get it out, gets pickpocketed, and Utah ends up with it at center. Utah being mauled there, ends up going down, and it's picked up by Battazzoni. Battazzoni stops out and decides to play to Dalton Johnson. Johnson tries to find Kuhn, no one there. Ooh, nice save by Battazzoni. He's to be sharp there quickly. Haley picks up. Haley up across center now. Haley dumps that one in deep, hits off a stanchion and bounces back up to center. Henry Hoffman picks up his own zone. Hoffman up through center. Picked up by Hepburn. Hepburn tries to find Haley, can't. Utah State intercepts. Utah across the line. Far side, shot. That goes over top of the net. That ends up with the point. Tries to get it down. That's hit by Haley skate and ends up the point again. Puck's chipped out the center in front of the Teton bench. Puck out from there. Man gets a high stick, but everyone appears to be okay. And that puck goes all the way down to the Teton zone. Hoffman first man back. Hoffman shoots around net, and it's picked up there by Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson tries to chip it up, can't. Peyton O'Con gives chase down low. Utah player around, tries to find someone in front, ends up back to point. Shot, that goes off its stick or body and ends up in the far half wall. Puck blocked down there by Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson tries to get it up, not quick enough. Hepburn ends up, and it goes back to the Utah State point. Left from the point, that just chipped down to the far corner. Hoffman plays the body on him, and O'Con gives chase. O'Con plays around to Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson rims that around, and that ends up in the front. And now an opportunity for Ryan Grushka. Grushka with speed. Grushka tries to P1. Ends up with a puck on the half wall. Grushka carries it up now. Grushka tries to find Lincoln in the slot. Does. Lincoln ends up getting it to Woltzcall. Woltzcall shot, that's blocked. Woltzcall still on the stick. Shot again, that's stopped by the goaltender. Tries to put the rebound around, no one home. Lincoln battling for it now. Dylan Lincoln up the Teton wall. Lincoln finds down another Grushka. Grushka tries to find Winkle, can't. Grushka with a nice hit in the corner, and that ends up back at the point. Kraft with a good keep in there. Grushka picks up. Grushka and Kraft trying to go a little tic-tac-toe there, can't do it. Winkle gets chased behind net. Utah State ends up with the half wall. Carrying it out now. And he'll decide just to flip it all the way down. And this one is waved off. Kraft carries us behind Teton net. Logan Kraft looking for options from his own zone. Decides to make a move around one man, keeps on skating with it. Kraft takes a hard hit there and he goes down. Utah State picks up on the 3-on-1 opportunity. Pass across. Nice stop by, excellent stop by Ryan Battazzoni. And Suquette carries it up on the Teton zone. Suquette through center. Gank test from behind. Suquette manages to shrug him off and gets that in deep into the Utah zone. Utah from their own corner. That's chipped up. Kuhn at center. Kuhn misses the puck. Oh, never mind. He ends up on a stick and puts that back down to the Utah zone. Utah carries up from their own corner now. Looking through center to the slot. Tries to chip out to center. Does. And that's good stick by Tyler Forrest. Getting back to the stick of Andy Williams. Williams shot, that stop by the goaltender. Williams tries to throw it in front. That's blocked. Williams still with it on a stick. Williams battling behind that. Gets tripped down. But still ends up with it. Forrest now in there. Utah comes up with it behind the net. Utah carried up from their own corner. Tries to find his man far side. That's blocked. And we will get our first penalty of the game.
Yeah, that was quite long without a whistle there. Just about 4 minutes and 20 some odd seconds there. Fortunately, I think the boys were just a little bit tired and not loud enough. Good.
It's a little quiet.
Quiet? Is that better? Better. Yeah? Okay. Sorry about that, little technical difficulties there, but yeah, your Tetons will go on to kill here.
Tyler Forrest, a 2-minute slashing penalty. Puck comes up to the point on Utah. Tries to get a shot. That's blocked by Dalton Johnson. He'll get it all the way down the ice to kill some time off this penalty. Puck stopped there behind the net by the Utah goaltender, and he'll set it up for his defenseman. Utah starting up from their own zone. Tries, fumbles the puck, and that's contested by Hilly. Hilly picks up now. Tetons stop too. Hilly walks, shot that hits the post. Now Utah picks up in their slot. Utah finds it through center. Drives up the side. Contested there, stops up. Looks for options to the point now. Curls back, finds his man point to point. Holds it there. Walks to the middle, finds his man far corner. Walks far side, pass, nice block by Drake Hepburn, getting a stick in the way there. Puck goes back to the Utah point. Shot, that gets through net, waffle boarded by Ryan Battazzoni. Chris Hilly gets that all the way down, and the Tetons will take a change. 1:10 remaining in a Tyler Forrest penalty. 14:43 remaining in the first period. Utah waits up for their players to make a change, and they'll start from their own zone. Carrying up to his own zone with speed now. Drives through center across, tries to get around, does. Tries to get the rebound, nice stick by Hoffman to break him up there. Utah drops the first man at the half wall, back down to the corner. Looking for options from the corner, carries it out. Circles up to up top. That puck is intercepted by Williams, and that goes down to the Utah man on the half wall. Look for options, shots blocked by Hoffman. Still on a stick now, look for options again. Drives behind net, using his body to protect the puck. Look at that up to the point now, back down to the corner. Walks it out, tries to find a man in front, can't do it. That puck will go all the way down, and that will kill off some more time. 26 seconds remaining in Tyler Force penalty. Utah in the Teton zone now. Picks up the puck in the corner. Looking for options, find his man at the point. To the top of the circle. Shot stopped by Buttazzoni. And that puck ends up in the corner again. Woltcall gives chase now. Woltcall, first man there, contested by a Utah State player who comes away with it. Walks out, goes up top. Goes back down to the half wall, walks up top. Tustin applying pressure up top, goes down low to the corner. Tries to find his man across, can, and Buttazzoni gets across for an excellent save. Nice stop by Buttazzoni. Puck comes across, another stop by Buttazzoni. And this puck goes up to the corner, and Tyler Forrest picks up for the Tetons. Forrest tries to pick it up, can't. That's blocked down the blue line. Forrest picks up again, and this time his chip is blocked again. Utah State with an opportunity, walks out, shot, that's stopped by Buttazzoni. Rebound, Buttazzoni holds on to that one for another excellent save.
Yeah, he's really doing his job out there tonight so far. Had some quick opportunities on him, and Buttazzoni just shutting the door.
Absolutely, looking strong so far. The Tyler Force penalty is over, so the Tetons are back to full strength. 13-15 remaining in the first period. So now Suquette, Williams, and Force on offense with Kuhn and Hoffman on defense. Suquette wins the draw back. Kuhn picks it up. Kuhn gets that one around, and that goes all the way to Williams. Williams stops up there, tries to get back to Kuhn, and does. Kuhn finds Forrest on the far half wall. Forrest finds Suquette coming up through middle. Suquette makes a move around one. That puck gets intercepted by a Utah State defender. Nice hit by Andy Williams, separate the puck, and Tyler Forrest picks up. Forrest drives in, circles around. Forrest shot, that goes up the net. Puck comes back to Travis Kuhn. Kuhn tries to get a shot, that's blocked. Puck ends up on a Utah State stick. Utah looking for options from his own circle now. Williams applying pressure down low. Williams with a good stick, that ends up on the Utah half wall. Suquette looks in now, that puck's chipped up off the glass, and that will go all the way down. And Hoffman will pick it up in the Teton zone. Kuhn applies a nice pick, and we'll get the puck in the corner. Travis Kuhn now. Kuhn tries to find Winkle. Winkle chips up and ends up with the puck on his stick. Winkle across the line. Drops for Lincoln. Lincoln shot, stopped, and that's held onto for a whistle. And a bit of a late stick on Matt Winkle there, but everyone appears to be okay, and there's no call.
Yeah, Tetons, some good pressure there. Wait for good job by Travis Kuhn there to block that pick and go for the reverse. That was good heads-up play.
Grushka steps in for the draw. Grushka wins that draw back. Woltcall picks up. Woltcall shot, that's blocked. Grushka picks up the puck behind net. Grushka tries to find Winkle, and Winkle ends up on a stick. Winkle fighting for two guys. Fights around, gets to Dylan Lincoln. Dylan Lincoln can't get the shot. Grushka gets shot off the side of the net. Utah State gets down their half wall. He'll carry that around from the slot and find his man on the far side. Tries to get up through center, no one home. Dylan Lincoln picks up now. Dylan Lincoln tries to circle back. Logan Kraft ends up with it. Kraft will just get that deep, and that's stopped by the Utah goaltender behind his net. Winkle first one in to give chase. Puck comes up to Utah. Utah tries to find his man, can't, and that's contested for its center ice now. Kraft with a nice hit there. Now Utah with a 2-on-2 opportunity. Woltcall drives him wide, takes the body, and forces him within the corner. Hepburn gets back and lays a nice hit to separate him from the puck. Woltcall carries up. Woltcall finds Hilly. Chris Hilly on a break now. Chris Hilly all alone. Makes a move. Scores! Chris Hilly!
What a move, Christopher Hilly.
Excellent move by Chris Hilly. Excellent pass by Cole Woltcall. Seeing that Hilly was there all by himself, and Chris Hilly makes no mistake on it. 1-0 for your Williston State College Tetons.
That's the start we needed right there, eh, Moosey?
Absolutely. After a few slow starts, the Tetons are on the board first in this game. That goal comes with 11:35 remaining in the first period. Our Tetons take the lead. Hilly loses that draw back, and Utah State picks it up. That puck goes all the way down and is rimmed around into the Teton zone, and that'll be an icing.
Not sure what the guy was thinking there, but
I was gonna say.
Oh, and the clock is still running. Somebody better tell the officials there.
Still running. Oh,
yeah.
down the
There we go. Well, 10 seconds off the clock there.
Chris Hilly steps in for the draw to the right of the Utah goaltender. And he gets kicked out of the draw, so Peyton O'Connell come in. Draw one back by Utah. He'll take it behind his own net. Utah looking for options from his corner, deflects flick up the center. That's stopped down by Dalton Johnson. Johnson with control in his own zone. Johnson finds Ocon, who tries to chip that deep, can't, but Suquette is there to pick it up. Suquette bounces for the line, that's pickpocketed by a Utah State attacker. Utah State up through center now. Chips off the wall, and that goes down to the Teton zone. Dalton Johnson, first man back, ends up getting the tip on that puck, and that goes to the far corner. Utah picks up, Suquette intercepts, and he'll look for options and finds Ocon through center. Peyton Ocon has to fly, that's icing is waved off, and he'll give chase now. Utah State drops it back to relieve the pressure. He'll see up through the slot, and that puck goes up through center now. Cross center, he'll decide to flick that one in deep. First man back is Henry Hoffman. Hoffman getting chased down. Hoffman makes a nice move to escape him and wheels up from behind Teton net. Finds Andy Williams. Williams stops up, finds Peyton Ocon far side. Ocon gets cross center with a hard shot downside in, and that'll be held onto for a whistle.
Lots of good pressure from your Tetons there after the Chris Hilly goal.
Absolutely, you have to believe a bit of momentum is being built up now on the Teton bench.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a way better start than we've had the past 6 or 7 games, so this is good to see.
Matt Winkle in for the draw now. Winkle wins the draw back. Grushka gets that back at the half wall. Utah State picks up, however, it ends up back in their own zone, and they'll take it to the far side. Pass no one in particular ends up on a Utah stick, though, and he'll take that along the circle and look for options. Shot stopped by Buttazzoni, rebounds cleared by Matt Folstead. That goes up the center now, and Utah State will recoil on their own zone. Looking D-to-D, decides to do it. Tries to find a man through center, does, and he'll trip up to his man on the wing. And they'll just get that one in deep, and Cole Welticall will be the first man back. Welticall plays it around, takes a hit, and makes a play to Matt Winkle. Winkle picks up. Winkle finds Lincoln. Lincoln decides to use his speed and goes down the wing. Lincoln driving wide. Lincoln shot, that's gloved. Oh, rebound! And there's another stop by the Utah State goaltender. It was, dropped that puck, it almost seemed.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what he was thinking there or what he was doing, but hey, we'll take it if he's going to make mistakes. That's for sure.
Exactly, and no harm done for either team there, and this faceoff will end up to the left of the Utah goaltender. Alex Suquette steps in for the draw now with Tyler Forrest and Andy Williams on his wing. Ref blows the whistle down, and we'll see what happens now. Tyler Forrest now in for the draws. I believe Suquette was kicked out. That draws one back by Utah State, and that gets rimmed all the way around. Stopped at the line by Logan Kraft, who gets beat, but Williams is there to cover him up. Kraft picks up at center and dumps that in deep. Tyler Forrest giving chase now. Utah State goaltender out to play it, rims it around to his defender. That puck gets up to the slot and up to that's intercepted there, and Andy Williams picks up now at the Utah State line, pardon me. Utah State back in their own zone now. Chips it up, and that will be picked up by Welticall in his own zone. Cole Welticall looking from the Teton zone. He'll get that to Logan Kraft. Logan Kraft with a bit more time. Kraft tries to force pass, not there, and that gives Utah a great opportunity, but they couldn't complete the pass. Welticall chips that up, and Williams with the hit, decided to separate the puck, and that ends up back on the Utah State stick. Utah State picks up the Teton line. Williams with the attack there. That puck gets chipped all the way down into the Utah zone, and Utah will be the first man back. Hilly with a nice hit on him there, however, the around the far corner has time. Walks out, makes pass D-to-D, looking for options now, tries to find his man through center. That's blocked by a skate of Dalton Johnson to Jake Hepburn. Hepburn into the Utah zone. Hepburn makes one move, tries to make another move, that gets intercepted there, and Hepburn falls into the post there, and the net will come off. It's Moraines for a whistle.
And they're going to go after him there.
As that's a bit of a cheap cross-check, we'll see.
I think they're going to send Utah for that one.
I believe so. As Hepburn, I believe it was by accident that he fell into the post there. The Utah player took exception to that, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like Hepburn was just trying to get up, and he just kind of fell right into the goalie, and it looked like he tried to avoid it.
And Hepburn goes to the bench, and now Utah State will get a penalty here. We'll see what for and how long.
Looks like a cross check, yeah. Looks like 2-minute cross check's going to be assessed to the Aggies there.
8:33 remaining in the first period here. 1-0 for your Williston State Tetons. Puck's won back by the Tetons, cross to Dalton Johnson. Johnson looking for options now. Johnson gets low to the half wall to Ryan Grushka. Grushka walks out, gets back to Dalton Johnson. Johnson down to Kraft. Kraft shot, stopped, and that's dropped, and the rebound is picked up by Utah State. And that will go all the way down to the Teton zone where Dalton Johnson picks it up. Johnson circles back in his own zone, lets his men reset. Grushka swinging back to pick up the puck. Grushka leaves it for Johnson. Johnson skates up, makes one move, gets around a man, tries to find Kraft. That's bad out of the air. Now an opportunity for Utah State. 2-on-1, tries to make a pass. Excellent stop by Ryan Buttazzoni, getting his glove out there in the Dalton Johnson opportunity. However, Dalton Johnson appears to be hurt on the play. Lincoln gets to Grushka. Grushka tries to find Ocon. That's tripped back, and that puck ends up at the center. Peyton Ocon has it. Ocon makes a move, gets around one man, and that puck's intercepted and goes back, and Henry Hoffman picks it up. Hoffman gives up to Lincoln. Lincoln look for options now. Lincoln tries to find Haley. That pass is not made, and that puck comes up through center now. Utah State with it now. Utah State across, and that goes down to the corner now. Battling for it there is Hoffman, who gets it to Forrest. Forrest stops behind his no net and resets. Tyler Forrest carries up from the slot and finds Matt Tustin. Tustin circles back now. Tustin using his speed through center. Matt Tustin across into the Utah zone. Tustin walks, looks for options, circles behind the net. Tustin finds Forrest at the point. Forrest walks, finds Hoffman. Hoffman back to Forrest. Forrest looks for options, chips down low, ends up on the stick of Williams, who gets the shot off, and that's stopped. Haley in the far corner now. Chris Haley looking for options. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty. Haley across to Tustin. Tustin walks in, tries back to Forrest. Forrest shot, that's stopped, rebound held onto. And now the ref giving a talking to the Utah players.
Yeah, it looks like Dalton Johnson is still sitting down there on the bench. Not hopefully he's okay. It looked like he got hurt on that play in the zone there.
Fell awkwardly, maybe did have a bit of a history with off-season shoulder surgery. Let's hope that's not what it is.
Yeah, definitely hope that's not the issue.
Haley steps in for the draw. Haley wins the draw back to Kraft. Kraft picks up the point, finds Haley again. Haley walks, shot, fans on it. Haley puck and escape, manages to get down low to Hepburn. Hepburn picks it up in the corner now. Hepburn looks for options, gets it around back to Ocon. Ocon stops that in the corner, and that's battled for by Hepburn and Ocon. Hepburn with a nice pin, and Ocon comes away with it. Ocon looks for options in the corner. Utah State back at full strength now. Puck goes down low to the corner. Hepburn walking up from the corner, tries to find Kraft. Kraft the puck at the point. He'll just get that in deep, and Ocon and Woltecall give chase. Woltecall first man there. Woltecall drives around in the corner. That's picked off by a Utah player. Puck is at the point, hard hit there, and that ends up in the stick of Andy Williams, who fights a man off and gets it to Cole Woltecall. Cole Woltecall now uses the speed, drives wide. Woltecall across into the zone, tries to get a shot off. That's blocked. Utah State now carries it out through center. Cross into the Teton zone. Kuhn takes his man. Shot that goes over top of net and wide. Off of Stanchion. Stanchin's giving weird bounces today. Suquette through center. Suquette tries to get across, does. Suquette finds Andy Williams wide open. Andy Williams fans on the shot and gets taken down to the corner. However, there will be a penalty on that play.
Well, these penalties here are just coming from a lot of hard work.
That's for sure. And Utah State is taking exception to them. They have to realize they're being outworked.
Yeah,
they're just going to come.
Definitely being outworked. And the one thing that Teton's going to be aware of here is this is a former pro rink. So these boards and stanchions and glasses like that's a lot softer than rinks we've played in. So we have to watch those bounces off the stanchions and stuff like that.
Exactly. It may not hurt to get hit as much, but the stanchions will give weird bounces here.
Yeah.
And now they'll return equipment to its rightful owners here.
Yeah, I believe that's Johnson, trainer, just coming on the ice there to get to the bench and take a look at him and assess what's going on there. 5:39 to go. Teton's 2-minute PP.
So this faceoff will be the right of the Utah State goaltender. Tustin out there on offense with Williams, and I can't see from here, but I believe that's Haley with Forrest and Kraft on defense. Tustin picks up in the corner now. Tustin shrugs off the hit, comes up with it and gets to Forrest. Forrest looking for the point now. Forrest down low to Tustin. Tustin gets the puck down low to Haley behind the net. Haley takes that puck to the corner now, looking for options. Haley stops up the half wall, gets it to Williams. Williams walks out. Williams tries to find Tustin. That pass is intercepted. Tustin now. Tustin finds Forrest. Forrest tries to get the shot, finds Williams. Shot, glove down, rebound, ends up on the stick of Tustin at the half wall. Tustin gets to Forrest. Forrest shot, that's blocked. Rebound ends up on the stick of Tustin. Tustin finds Forrest again. Forrest tries to find Williams down low. That pass is chipped and goes down low the corner. Williams picks it up now. Williams looks for options now. Williams turns back. Williams spins that back to Tustin. Tustin finds Forrest the point. Forrest can't get a hold of that pass, and that goes up the center now. Forrest gets that puck to Williams, And he'll come in 2-on-1 with Matt Tustin. Andy Williams walks, shot, rebound. And that goes wide, and they'll come all the way back to the Teton zone. Lots of rebounds early on for the Tetons. Hoffman behind the Teton net. Hoffman walks out and tries to find Lincoln. That pass isn't made, but Winkle picks it up. Winkle drops back to Grushka. Grushka makes one move, beats his man, and keeps on going. Grushka across the line. Grushka walks in, shot, stopped, rebound goes to the corner. Pucks it up there, and ends up on stick Cole Wiltcall. Wiltcall stops back and gets that down low. Puck ends up on the stick of Utah State, but Wiltcall keeps it in. Wiltcall walks now. Tetons have an opportunity now. Grushka walks in, tries to find his map, does, and Dylan Lincoln puts it over top of the net on a wide open opportunity. However, the puck ends up on the stick of Ryan Grushka. Puck goes down to Winkle. Winkle walks out from the corner, and he'll decide to turn back. Winkle drafts back and goes up to Wiltcall. Wiltcall looks, shot, stopped, rebound. No one can get there. And Utah State picks that up and drops it all the way down.
And that'll just about do it for the Tetons power play there.
But Azzoni stops that up for Wiltcall. 3:30 remaining in the first period. Haley picks up a puck behind net. Chris Haley gets up to Matt Winkle. Winkle stops up, makes a move, and gets that up to center where it's intercepted. Hepburn with a hit on him, and that comes all the way back, and Bud Azzoni will pick it up. Bud Azzoni stops that for Wiltcall. Wiltcall skating up now. Wiltcall has a man on him, needs to get rid of the puck quickly, and that puck gets picked off by Utah State. Tries to find a man in the slot, no one home. Hepburn picks it up. Hepburn tries to trip that up. That puck's intercepted, walks in, shot, stopped by Bud Azzoni, and he'll hold on to that for a rebound.
I see Bud Azzoni there to slow down the play. That was good, very good.
Lots of rebound opportunities for Tetons. I noticed that so far. We'll see if they can bury on some of these.
Yeah, definitely. That's seems to be a weakness of this goalie here. He's making the first save, but he's coughing up with some big, juicy rebounds.
So now Chris Hilly, Jake Hepburn, and Peyton O'Connell will be on offense with Cody Johnson and Henry Hoffman on defense. Or pardon me, that's Travis Kuhn. Puck's won by Utah State. He'll carry that into the slot, and that'll end up back on Bud Azzoni. We'll cover that one up for another quick whistle.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the key today, just kind of slowing things down here for the Tetons. I believe this is, what, 6 games? 6 games so far? This will be the 6th game?
Yeah,
yes,
6th game.
6th game, so boys are getting a little tired. And
guys got to work smart here. Puck goes back to the point. That's blocked. Rebound. Excellent stop by Bud Azzoni to get there across. Utah State battles for it down low. Williams picks it up. Williams finds Forrest. Forrest flying with speed down the wing. Forrest avoids one hit, carries the puck down in the corner. Forrest still on a stick. Forrest tries to find Williams. That's intercepted there. Utah State up through center. He'll walk across the line, dump that in deep. Kraft is trying to play the body in him, and Bud Azzoni will pick it up. Bud Azzoni will play that around the Kraft. He gets it to Tyler Forrest. He finds Alex Suquette. Suquette tries to find Forrest. That's intercepted. Kraft better make a play. Now Cody Johnson with the opportunity now. Cody Johnson tries to chip it up. Can't. Utah State across the line, comes in, shot that's easily handled by Bud Azzoni, and goes to the corner to Alex Suquette. Suquette shoots up to Matt Winkle. Winkle finds Andy Williams. Williams with the opportunity on a bad change. Williams makes a move. Williams has his breakaway now. Andy Williams makes a move. Nice stop by the Utah State goaltenders. Williams with an excellent move to create the opportunity for himself.
Yeah, not sure how Andy weaseled his way into that breakaway, but what a move nonetheless, and unfortunately just couldn't get it past the Utah State goalie there.
Williams with a great solo effort there, beating 2 guys. Bad change for Utah State, led to the opportunity.
Yeah, terrible change there, right? That was, terrible.
Now Ryan Grushka wins the draw back. Grushka back to Wiltcall. Wiltcall shot, that's blocked and goes to the corner. Grushka first man to pick up the puck in the corner. Great work by him. Grushka tries to make a move, can't get around, and that puck ends up on the Utah State stick, and they'll come in on a 2-on-1 opportunity. Cole Wiltcall man back. Utah State shot, rebound, stopped by Bud Azzoni. Rebound, can't get a hold of it. And I think that was blocked by Wiltcall in the second opportunity now, and Utah State picks up from the half wall. Gets that puck down low, and Dylan Lincoln and Utah State player tied up down low. Puck ends up on the stick of Logan Kraft. Kraft fights that off and gets to Winkle, who finds Grushka. Grushka realizes he has a beat on his man. Grushka down the wing. Grushka using his speed, tries to find Lincoln. Lincoln can't get the puck there, and he'll fall down into the corner, and Utah State will pick it up behind their net. Kuhn plays the body on his man at center. However, Utah State still ends up with the puck. Kuhn eventually dresses him to the ground. Utah State player still with the puck, and eventually runs into Chris Hilly, who takes the run to that blow, but it appears to be okay, and separated his man from the puck. Hoffman behind net. Hoffman gets that to Winkle. Winkle looking for options, decides to chip it up the center to Hilly. Hilly across the blue line, shot, that's gloved and will be held onto for a whistle.
1 minute remaining here to go in the first period. Shots are 14-12 in favor of your Williston State Tetons.
Excellent work for the Tetons so far offensively. They've gotten their opportunities. They just have to finish on some of these, and we'll see where they can go from there.
Yeah, definitely. Again, looks like a much better first period hockey team here.
That's for sure. Chris Hilly steps in for the draw in the offensive zone. Hilly wins draw back. Shot, and that's stopped and held onto for a whistle quickly. And we're back to where we were moments ago. Hilly loses that draw, and Utah State picks up behind the net. Ocon gives chase, and that puck is dragged back into the far corner. Utah State up to their blind, gets up through center now. Ocon, the man back. Ocon tries to lay body on him, gets him in the corner, and that puck is walked out. And he'll get that all the way around to the point. Shot, that goes to the far corner. And Hoffman battles for now. Hoffman manages to get a stick on there, but Utah State ends up in the slot. That shot's over top of the net. Puck goes behind that. Kuhn battles for it there. Kuhn gets to Hepburn. Hepburn tries to trip back to Kuhn, does, and that puck ends up on the stick of Peyton Ocon. Ocon takes a hard hit there. And he goes down, already dealing with an injury. We'll see, he appears to be okay here. Hoffman picks up in the corner. Hoffman battling for it against Utah attacker. Ooh, rough fall. His man was already falling. Takes a hit there from Ocon. And that puck goes down, and the Utah player appears to be a little bit shaken up on this play. Another hard hit by Utah State on Hoffman. And men are starting to run a bit here. Bit of tempers flaring at the end of the play. Hepburn lays a hit on that man down there.
17, a little bit of a dive there.
Yeah, I believe
Hepburn barely touched him. He dropped like a sack of potatoes there.
So there will probably be a few penalties assessed here at the end of this play.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. I don't like to talk bad about any injury, but that could have been a phantom one there, trying to suck us into there.
Only possibility I can see is maybe got him in the throat and knocked the wind out of him, which is a possibility.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, tail of the tape so far, 1-0 for Williston State College Tetons. Stronger first period than they've had recently, but Arizona looks strong in between the pipes.
Yeah, definitely a good start for your Tetons here. Just before we let you go, we definitely want to give our best wishes out to Matt Mezek. He just came out of surgery today after a quick illness that he got there, so our wishes are with him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Matt, we hope you're okay. We all love you here.
All right, we'll see you guys in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, and back to the start of the second period. Unfortunately, at the end of the period there, Jacob Hepburn took a 5-minute major. Not really sure what the call was for, but Tetons will start off on the kill. And as you can see, Terrell is zooming in on former Teton player Austin Mosier. He's wearing number 15 tonight. He's a good boy, eh, Moosey?
He is a good boy. He's a fast player. He's a slippery player, and he knows how to play hockey. So Tetons will certainly have to watch out for him tonight. So the Tetons will start off with Tustin and Williams on offense on this kill, with Kuhn and Woltkohl on the fence. Draws one back by Tetons, back to Woltkohl. Woltkohl recoils in his zone. Woltkohl off the glass and gets it all the way down. That takes some time off this long penalty. Utah State will start up behind their own net. He'll wait for it there and let his centerman pick it up. Williams gives chase. He gets around one, walks to the Teton zone, walks to the corner, stops with the half wall. Walking up through the half wall now, drops back down low. Utah State walks from the corner, shot that's stopped by Buttazzoni. Rebound's picked up by Williams, who has to battle for it, but Utah State wins that battle and gets down to the corner. Behind the Teton net goes to the far corner. Walking up from the corner now, looking from the half wall, finds his man at the point. Looks up to the hop, goes back down low to the corner. Shot, that goes wide of the net, and that's picked up by Utah State at the point now. Walking to the middle, tries to try another shot that's deflected just wide of the Teton net. And that goes down to the corner now. Walks up from the corner, back to the point. Shot, that's tipped again, rebound. Excellent stop by Buttazzoni, getting his pad on that. Fantastic effort by him there. Puck comes back. Buttazzoni, oh my goodness, Ryan Buttazzoni with a phenomenal gloved effort.
Holy moly, what a goalie there. What a save, Buttazzoni keeping the puck out of the back of the net. Wow, wow, good for him.
Fantastic stop by Buttazzoni. Never say die attitude on display there. He makes 2 fantastic saves in a row.
Wow, good for him. And I don't know if you heard Moosey, but that was 5 in the game misconduct for Hepburn for spearing. So unfortunately, he'll be heading to the locker room, and that'll be it for him for the rest of the night.
That'll be a tough break for the Tetons as Hoffman gets that puck all the way down. That's stopped up by the Utah goaltender behind their net. Dylan Lincoln, the first man back. Lincoln tries to give chase, and the Utah goaltender will play out to his defender. Picked up now, and they'll walk that across to the slot. Far side now, and they'll work up their center. A little bit of a fall for Hoffman there. However, he recoils, and Utah State picks up in their corner. Hoffman battled for it down low, picked up by Kraft behind net. Utah State gets it across, tries to get a shot. That's intercepted, and Utah State intercepts that back and goes down low to the half wall. Moving along into behind the Teton net. Up to the corner, back down low behind net. Looking for options, tries to find his man in the slot. Can't get a stick on that, and the Tetons carry that away. Now Dylan Lincoln with a shorthand opportunity now on a partial break, decides to walk, shot. Little backhand goes over top of the net, and Utah State will pick that up. Utah can get, manages to get a stick on that. It's 2-on-1 opportunity now. Kuhn, last man back. Kuhn gets his skate in the way of that one, and the puck ends up on the stick of Ryan Grushka. Grushka now with an opportunity, 1-on-1. And now Haley gets up there for a 2-on opportunity, and that's offside. And that faceoff will come outside of the Utah zone as Haley was just a foot ahead of Ryan Grushka.
Good PK here for the Tetons. That's not allowing to give them too many chances, but when they did, Buttazzoni's been there to absolutely rob them.
That's the only way to put it. That was
it's really
absolutely fantastic stop.
Yeah, I'm shocked he hasn't gone to jail yet for robbery.
Siquette steps in. Siquette loses that drop back, and that goes down low. Utah State repels, goes D-to-D, looking up for options through center, finds his man. He'll carry it into the Teton zone. He'll drive wide, decided the core is best option here. Good pressure by the Tetons. That goes up to the point. Moving it D-to-D. Shot that's tipped wide and ends up with a Teton corner. Woltkohl applying pressure there. Utah State walks out, stopped by Buttazzoni, and that ends up in the corner again. Back up to the top of the circle. Looking for options now. Tries to find his man on the far side. Does. Shot that's blocked. Rebound. Another. I can't tell if Buttazzoni stopped him, but if he did, another fantastic stop. Puck ends up back at the top. Shot that's blocked off the Utah State man in front and ends up on another man's stick. Shot that's blocked by Kuhn. And Tetons will clear it all the way down with 2 minutes remaining in this Jake Hepburn penalty. Puck goes far side for Utah. They'll carry up from their own zone now. Working his way up through center now. Cuts in. Contested by a few Tetons. That puck goes on Teton's stick and goes all the way down. Now Matt Tustin with an opportunity. Tustin around the breakaway. Tustin gets tripped up. Rebound. And he falls into the goaltender. And that puck goes down and everyone appears to be okay.
No change. Yeah, there's going to be no change there.
No
'cause,
penalty on the play either, as I believe Tustin lost his footing.
well, again, Cole Ottman rushes there for the Tetons, so that's good to see. That this PK. And
Ooh.
looks like their goalie's down. It looked like he got taken into it pretty hard there.
Yeah, I didn't see the first contact, and
Well, it looked like Tustin went in, skates first, and yeah, he looks pretty hurt down there.
looks like he is in some pain.
Yeah, you got two sets of trainers going out there.
He's trying to stand up now. It appears to be maybe a lower body thing.
Yeah. You hate to see that either side of the ice. You hate to see, any player hurting down. So that's yeah, looks like they're gonna call their other attendee in, unfortunately here.
Absolutely not a good sight here.
That's not a good sight, and they're gonna take 32 right off the ice.
Definitely a lower body thing, as his legs are not really moving right now. So hopefully he is okay and it's nothing major. However, with the way he is looking right now, it does not look promising.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he was still having a pretty good game there. 15 or 16 shots on net, and first goal wasn't his fault. And
No, absolutely. He was playing strong, so it's unfortunate to see him go, and unfortunate to see him go this way.
yeah. 16:54 to go here in the second period. Minute 55 remaining on Hepburn's penalty there, and we'll get the Utah State's backup goaltender in there.
So now, let's see what number he is when he turns around here.
31. Looks
Number
like
31 comes in
30,
the net.
31. Austin
Willenberg, maybe?
Willenberg, I think that's it. Austin Willenberg. Well,
Puck played up by Utah State behind their net at the half wall. He'll get that back to the slot, and they'll look for options now up through center. Tries to make a pass there, intercepted by Winkle. Winkle tries to get that deep down to Tustin, can't, and that's intercepted. Shot gloved by Buttazzoni, and he'll hold on to that one for the whistle.
yeah, you give the Wilson State Tetons goalies a chance to see that puck. They're gonna stop that all day long.
That's for sure. There may be 5 of them, but they have a strong goaltending core overall. I cannot talk right now.
It's all right. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Moosey.
Yeah, it's nap time.
Nap time.
Tustin loses that draw back to Utah, and that goes to the point. Utah walks across the line, finds his man point to point, and he looks for options now. He decides to go back up top. Walks in, finds his man down low in the corner, can't corral that pass, but he picks it up anyways. Williams fights for it now. Williams tries to intercept, and the puck's in his pants, and that pops up and goes back down to the corner. Utah State along the half wall, turns back down into the corner. Dalton Johnson applying pressure. Good to see that he is okay. Hoffman gives pressure in the far corner now. Utah State walks up and around the circle and gets it up top. Goes point to point, makes movement around one man. Shot that goes off the crossbars. He had that corner wide open now. And the puck goes down low to the corner. Back behind Teton net into the far corner now. Battle for down low is Hoffman, who can't get there. Dalton Johnson gives chase, and now Matt Tustin gives chase. Tustin with a whack, that goes back behind net. Walks out, shot, can't get that on arc. And that goes to the far corner. Johnson giving pressure now. Puck goes back down low behind Teton net. He walks, tries to jam, that's blocked there by someone down there. Puck goes back up to the half wall now. Tries to find it in front. Gets his man, and that puck goes back down the corner on the intercept. Andy Williams picks it up, and he'll get this all the way down. 30 seconds remaining on the Jake Hepburn penalty, then the Tetons will be full strength for the first time in this period. Grushka gives pressure. Utah State makes no deal of that and gets it up top. Utah State across the line now. Makes a move around one man, tries to get that shot, that goes wide. Woltecall picks up. Woltecall tries to get it to Lincoln. Lincoln has to get there quickly, and Utah State battles for it down low now. Utah State ends up with it on their stick. He'll work that down low into the corner. Still battling for it down there. Still battling. He'll up to the half wall now. Puck walks up, tries to move far side. Did Buttazzoni make that save?
I think Buttazzoni made that save
Another
there.
fantastic stop for Buttazzoni. And this puck goes down low. Teton's looking from the corner now. He'll decide to flick that one up, and that goes up the center. Utah State works in the cross center now. Look from the half wall. That puck's pickpocketed. However, they pick it up again. 2-on opportunity now. And that good stick by Woltecall. Woltecall gets that puck up, and Dylan Lincoln battles for it now at the point. Utah State picks up, and they'll go offside. This will be delayed offside. Woltecall picks up behind Teton net. Woltecall looking for options. Woltecall finds, and there will be a delayed penalty on Utah State, so the Tetons will get a power play. Grushka walks across the line. Grushka's pass is intercepted, and the whistle goes for the Utah State penalty, which is assessed a slashing call.
Yeah, Buttazzoni playing extremely well here tonight. definitely a good way to bounce back from that that last UNLV game. You know, wasn't his fault, but you know, anytime you give up 8 goals, it's definitely tough to bounce back, and he's really shining here tonight.
Absolutely, showing his skill here tonight, making some fantastic saves on some absolutely unbelievable efforts.
Yeah, I think we'll see him on the next issue of Don Cherry 29, best saves.
I don't think my suit's quite crazy enough for that, but I'll find someone to cover for it.
Hey, I'll be Rob McLean, no big deal.
So now Hilly, Williams, and Tustin will come out on offense with Forrest and Hoffman on this power play as the refs discuss a little bit more with their timekeeper, and they decide everything's okay. Fettuccine Alfredo sounds great for tonight. However, I think Williams decides to, I think he likes spaghetti and meatballs more, so he decides to talk to the referee.
Yeah, Andy, big spaghetti meatball guy. That's for sure. And he likes that garlic bread as well.
Tustin steps in for the draw. Utah State wins it back. Utah State gets that, rims around and hits off the stanchion and comes up through center. Hoffman picks it up in the Teton zone. Hoffman goes D to Forrest. Forrest stops up behind Teton net and allows his men to set up. Forrest carries it out now. Forrest finds Hoffman. Hoffman cross center, looks at Hilly. Hilly picks up. Tustin, good job holding the line and gets that done deep. Tustin finds Forrest far side now. Forrest looking from the point. Forrest walks to center, finds Hoffman. Hoffman shot, that's blocked. Williams picks the rebound. Williams tries to get in front. Good back check from behind by Utah State. Get that up to Hoffman. Forrest picks up now. Forrest gets that one down low. It's picked up there by Hilly. Hilly walks in the corner, finds Tustin. Tustin walks out from the top of the circle. Tustin gets back down low to Hilly. Hilly gets back up to Tustin. Tustin looks, decides not to shoot until he's look, finds Hilly. Hilly tries to jam it in, can't there, and that comes up, and Forrest can't hold the line, and that will go all the way down. 1 minute remaining in the Utah State penalty. Hoffman picks up after the stop by Buttazzoni. Hoffman leaves it for Grushka. Grushka uses his speed and decides to slow up and make better of it. Grushka goes back behind the net. Looking up for options now, decides still not to go, and decides to carry it back all the way around again. Makes a move around one man, gets him beat, gets a puck intercepted there, and that ends up on the stick of Dylan Lincoln. Lincoln using his speed to escape, finds Logan Kraft. Kraft tries to get deep, that hits off Kraft's body and goes into the Teton bench in front of Coach Jordan Pierce.
Yeah, that's one thing the Tetons really got to get going tonight is their power play breakout. You know, it all starts from behind the net and being able to move that puck and get it deep in the zone.
A little bit of indecisiveness by Ryan Grushka, it seemed there. Grushka wins this draw back a little bit too far back, and that goes all the way down to Buttazzoni. He'll stop it there and leave it for Dalton Johnson. Johnson waits and looks for options now. Johnson decides to carry it up, finds Kraft. Kraft loses the puck on his stick, and however, he manages to keep hold of it. Kraft makes one move and tries to get to Grushka. A little bit of a bad pass for Kraft, and it gets, so Grushka decides to put that back down to Dalton Johnson. Johnson carries it through the slot now. Johnson finds Kraft. Kraft cross center, decides to try to chip it to Lincoln. Lincoln takes a hard hit there, as he didn't really have the puck. And that puck comes back to Johnson. Johnson shot, that stopped. Rebounds in the slot, no one picked it up there, and they decide to get that for a whistle. A little bit of an almost interference on Dylan Lincoln there.
Yeah, unfortunately that was a little bit of a dangerous pass by Logan Kraft.
Yeah, that's also true.
Probably should have elected to dump that one in and kind of just gave him a short 2-foot pass, and he had to look back for it. And
Lincoln appears to be okay though, so that's good.
That's good. Good to hear. Good to see. Yeah.
Suquette wins that draw to Williams. Williams battling for it along the half wall. Williams still battling for it there. Suquette gets in there now. Puck ends up on a Utah State stick. Utah State chips that down, and Hoffman manages to be the first man back. Hoffman behind Teton net. Hoffman stops up. Hoffman circles back up, looks for options now, and tries to find Suquette just out of the reach of Suquette, and that comes back to a Utah State stick. He'll go to the D and look for options now, back to his other partner. Finds his man at center, and he'll just chip that deep. Buttazzoni out to play it. Buttazzoni rims that around, and that goes all the way up to the point, and that's picked up there by Tyler Forrest. Forrest with some speed now. Forrest walks across, shot, that goes over top of the net. Cody Johnson has to get there quickly. Johnson gets that one deep. Johnson ends up with the puck on his stick and goes behind the Utah State net. Johnson gets up to the point now. Kuhn chips that one deep, and that'll end up on the stick for Andy Williams in the far corner. Williams fakes one way, goes the other way. Williams walks the shot. Williams tries to get a shot that's blocked. Williams ends up with the puck on his stick, gets hit from behind. There will be another penalty there. As a bit of a questionable play there by the Utah State attacker, clearly from behind.
Yeah, and these refs definitely are calling it close. They're not going to let anybody get away with anything here tonight.
Just a little heads up there. Chris Hilly do take a bit of a sloof at one player getting off the ice there, as he took exception to that, but nothing came of it, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Good thing. No retaliation from these Tetons. It's good to see.
So now Grushka, Ocon, and Lincoln step on offense with Dalton Johnson and Cole Waltcall on the fence. Grushka wins the draw back. Waltcall now. Waltcall gets to Johnson. Johnson looks in close. Johnson tries to get a shot. That's blocked and goes out to center ice. Waltcall looking for option on his far limit line. Finds Dalton Johnson. Johnson circles back. Johnson fakes and eventually goes to Waltcall. Waltcall can't get that pass, however, he decides to chip it towards the Lincoln. Lincoln chips to Grushka. Grushka uses his speed and makes a move wide. Grushka looking for option on the corner. Grushka stops up. He'll chip that back up to Cole Waltcall. Waltcall locks, tries to get it back to Grushka. Grushka has to chase this puck, and he'll be contested from behind, and that puck will go all the way down to kill some time off this Teton penalty. 1:23 remaining in the penalty, 10:39 remaining in this second period. So that puck will go all the way down from icing, and this faceoff will be back in the Teton zone.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate unpass there. I know that he was looking for Peyton Ocon, and Coach John Bocas was calling him over, so he was just doing what the coach asked.
A little bit of miscommunication, that's all right. We'll see if Tetons can rebound here.
Yeah, no big deal.
Tustin wins this draw back to Johnson. Puck goes back down by the Teton net now. Tries to leave it there if no one realized the puck was being left there, and Utah State comes up with it. Williams with a good back check there to pick it up. Williams using his speed now. Drives down the wing. Williams tries to make a move, can't really get the puck, and he'll take a hard hit. Still get the shot off, that goes wide. Chris Hilly along the half wall. Hilly gets up to Dalton Johnson. Johnson finds Cole Waltcall. Waltcall can't really get the puck on his stick, but does now. Waltcall gets up behind net where it's picked up by Chris Hilly. Hilly looking for options now. Hilly finds Tyler Forrest at the point. Forrest walks to the center, shot deflected by Williams. That's stopped by a goaltender, and Utah State will try to clear. That's blocked at the line. Williams picks it up again. Andy Williams gets that back down with an opportunity now. Waltcall shot that goes off the outside of the net. Hilly picks it up. Hilly from the corner back down low to Waltcall. Cole Waltcall walks, shot, stop. And that's battle for now down low again. Waltcall fighting down low with Chris Hilly. 3 Tetons in the corner. Chris Hilly picks it up. Hilly walks out from the half wall and looks for options. Decides to go back to the point to Tustin. Tustin walks his line, gets the back down low to Hilly. Hilly shot, that's blocked. Rebound again. Still jammed. There's Cole Waltcall. Waltcall with a few good opportunities there. Waltcall with a hard hit from behind, and that will be a Teton penalty for sure.
I believe that'll probably be a checking from behind call there. I think that's only a 2-minute penalty, but
not something you want to see.
No, again, another player down.
So Waltcall will for sure go in the box.
Yeah, and he didn't mean to hit the guy. You know, the guy unfortunately just kind of turned there at the last second. And
turned, bad area of the ice, 3 to 4 foot area from the boards.
Yeah, I could see this being a checking from behind penalty.
Yeah, I see. Fell in head first. That did not look good at all.
No.
So he appears to be getting up. Let's hope he is okay.
Well, and ref's calling a boarding, so
it'll be a 2-minute for Cole Waltcall on the play. And he's back on his feet, which is always good to see.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see. You never like to see anybody hurt, so.
Absolutely not. And he's moving his head, so that's all good. And he'll stay in the game.
And I believe that's it's actually Hassan Mosier. Who took that hit, so glad to see that he's okay. Former Williston State Teton for the past couple seasons, and
former Teton, friend of ours, so it's good to see he's all right.
Good to see, yeah. Nice to see guys, still moving on from our 2-year school, going off and continuing their hockey careers. It's very nice to see.
Absolutely, playing the game they love. So a 4-on-4 for 9 seconds here. The faceoff will be back in the Teton zone. That faceoff's won by Utah State, however, quickly contested by Matt Winkle, and he'll get out the center. Winkle with it now. Winkle takes a hard hit, however, gets it deep still. Hoffman first man to give chase, and he'll decide better of it, and Utah will get an opportunity now. Utah starts up their center. Makes a move, finds his man at the point, and that puck gets down low, and eventually ends up in the Teton corner. Puck goes back behind Teton net. Logan Kraft picks up. Kraft walks out, and he'll shoot that all the way down. And now Tustin with an opportunity there. Tustin tries to get around the goalie, can't, and that puck goes up to the half wall. Winkle with an opportunity now, chasing it down. Utah State chips out around Winkle and comes up to the half wall. Makes pass across, and they'll work their way into the Teton zone. They'll drop that back. Opportunity now. Shot. That's blocked by Logan Kraft. Puck goes back to Utah State at the point. He'll walk the line, look for options. Tries to go D&D. Walk in, tries to go to the slot, and that's a nice tip, and that goes into the back of the Teton net.
Yeah, nothing Buttazzoni could do there. That's just lack of coverage in the slot, and Moose, an old goalie coach of mine, used to say, Perry Wilson used to say, any goalie that can stop 1 of 5 in the slot is an excellent goaltender. And fortunately, Buttazzoni's made multiple in the slot today, so definitely not his fault on that one.
That is for sure. 8:43 remaining in the second period. We are now all tied up, and teams are all back to the even strength here. So Tetons need another man on the ice, and Winkle will jump the boards and come back out there to rejoin his line of Lincoln and Grushka. Kuhn and Johnson back on the fence for this. Lincoln picks up the hook. Lincoln decides to get it deep. However, it ends up in the Teton bench. Coach Jordan Pierce throws that to the ref, and we'll face off outside the Teton zone. Puck won back by the Tetons in their own zone. Johnson looks for options, decides to go to Travis Kuhn. Kuhn skates it out of his own zone, chips that all the way down, and as waved off. Lincoln first man back. Lincoln gets out to Winkle. Winkle tries to get that down low to Grushka. Puck pass is not made. Lincoln turns around. Lincoln with good intercept. Lincoln tries to wrap. That stopped. Rebound. That's covered up by a goaltender again. Now Winkle takes a hard hit. Now Winkle takes another hit. And he decides to skate away. And Utah State will get 2 men going, I believe. They pointed at 2 men or just one? Just one.
Oh, looked like he pointed at 2, but yeah, looks like he's just gonna send the one. Yep, yeah, just the one for roughing. Yeah.
Good job of Matt Winkle's part not retaliating there. That's what the Tetons need to get these power plays.
Yeah, we need to capitalize on these chances. Obviously 1-1, 19-14 are the shots. 8:10 to go here in the second period.
Tustin steps in for the draw. Tustin wins the draw back to Hoffman. Hoffman walks the line. Hoffman finds Tyler Forrest. Forrest stops up. Forrest gets down low to Tustin. Tustin walks. Gets back to Forrest at the point. Forrest walks, gets back to Tustin. Tustin decides to go back to Forrest now. Forrest to Hoffman. Hoffman walks in. Hoffman walks, shot, that stop by the goaltender and goes to the corner. Hoffman picks that up and walks the half wall. Hoffman back to Forrest at the point. Forrest keeps that in, gets a shot on. That's stopped and held onto for a whistle. Yeah, Chris Hilly with a good screen in front. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. No, good movement by Henry and Forrest there, getting those long shots in.
Absolutely. They've got some chemistry. They lived together for all of last year.
Yeah, you're very correct.
So Tustin, Williams, and Hilly remain out there on offense, and Forrest and Hoffman remain out there for defense. Puck's won back by Utah State, and that's stopped at the line by Tyler Forrest. Tyler Forrest, good walk in, gets to the slot, and that puck ends up on the stick of Henry Hoffman. Hoffman finds Forrest. Forrest walks from the half wall, drops back to Williams. Williams up to Hoffman. Hoffman shot, that stopped and held onto for a whistle.
Yeah, that's another good save by the Utah State goalie there, coming in cold, and he's had a few good saves to keep him in this one.
It's always a challenge for a goaltender to come in cold. He has looked strong so far. We'll see if the Tetons can find a way to beat him.
Yeah.
Lincoln fights for it, and that puck ends all the way back in the Teton zone, and Dalton Johnson will be forced to chase back. A little bit of an interference there, no penalty, but Buttazzoni takes a hit there and takes exception of that.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy with that one.
Now Grushka across center. Grushka works his way in. Grushka going all the way. Shot, rebound. Grushka picks up again. Grushka gets up to Cole Wiltcall. Wiltcall finds Dalton Johnson. Johnson walks up from the point. Johnson walks the line, looking for options. Eventually finds Dylan Lincoln. Lincoln walks in. Shot, that ends blocked, and that goes all the way and stopped. Good hand-eye by Dalton Johnson, keeping it in. Johnson finds Grushka. Grushka walks, finds Wiltcall. Wiltcall shot, that's blocked. Rebound comes up to Dalton Johnson. Johnson fake shot. Johnson fakes another shot. Tries to go to Lincoln. Lincoln gets the Wiltcall. Wiltcall now looking for the point. Wiltcall down low to Grushka, and Lincoln have a bit of miscommunication, but Grushka picks it up. Grushka steps out. Grushka walks. Shot, that's blocked. Grushka picks up the puck again. Grushka gets it to Dalton Johnson. Johnson up to Wiltcall. Wiltcall looking from the point. Loses it, but still managed to keep it in. Wiltcall gets down low to Grushka. Grushka up to Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson, fake shot, gets another one. That hits Peyton O'Connor, he goes down hard. And that puck goes all the way back down to Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni tries to get the puck quick puck up to Dalton Johnson. Johnson takes a hard hit there after not really looking, and he's holding his head. That was a little bit uncalled for. Puck goes back to Hilly in the corner. Hilly tries to find Williams in front, can't do it. Peyton Ocon now forced chase back. Ocon keeps that puck in the zone. That goes all the way back down. Now Chris Hilly gives chase. Hilly turns away from him, and that puck goes all the way down, and Buttazzoni will stop it there behind the net. Kraft picks it up now. Kraft makes a move, finds Peyton Ocon. Ocon makes one move and then drops that back down, and Buttazzoni will stop it there again. Kraft picks it up. Kraft drops that back. Teton's working on his own. Ocon now. Ocon gets his pass blocked, however it ends up outside to center ice. Andy Williams forced to chase back, and that puck is played across by Utah State. And now Logan Kraft ends up with the puck on his deck of the line. That puck comes out and goes back down, and Mosier will pick it up. Mosier will dump it in deep, and that'll end up behind Teton net. Kraft down in the corner. Kraft tries to find Ocon far side, he can't. That goes back down to the Teton zone for Travis Kuhn. Kuhn was a Kraft to Kuhn. He'll play it up, and that's blocked in the line. They'll get that down deep from the corner. Tries to bust in front, that goes off the side net and back behind. Kraft now flicks that around and ends up on the stick of a Utah attacker. However, Ocon pickpockets him and finds Tyler Forrest. Forrest now 2-on opportunity. Forrest skating. Forrest works his way to the slot. Forrest still with the puck. Shot, nice blocker stop, and that goes to the far side. Kuhn now. Kuhn gives chase. And there will be a penalty coming to the Williston State College Tetons.
Yeah, a little bit of a late call there. There was no arm up, and then the ref saw the Utah guy laying there and put his arm up. It's a tough one for the Tetons to have, especially late in the second period. 4:41 to go.
For sure. Look down to the bench. I cannot tell if Dalton Johnson is okay. He did take another hard hit. It was kind of a charge, if you ask me, but he appears to be okay on the bench.
Yeah, hopefully we can't afford to lose anybody else. We got a lot of banged up bodies, and
us included.
Yeah, us included, and we'll still have 3 games after this. So
puck won back by Utah State to the line. He'll get that down low to the half wall. Looking for options from the half wall now. Goes down low to the corner. Back to the corner. Back behind Teton net. Tries to get it out. That's chipped up and eventually ends up on Utah State stick. Hoffman falls, but Hever recalls and gets back up, and that puck ends up in the far corner now. Tries to make the quick play up, can't do it. And that puck goes up to the plate. Utah walks, shot, that goes wide. Rebound, stopped by Buttazzoni inside. Puck goes back down to the Teton corner now. That's intercepted, then goes all the way down to the Utah State zone. Grushka gives chase. He'll play it up to his attacker. Cross center now, Utah State looking for options. He'll cut into the zone along the far half wall. Walks across, stops up, shot, that's stopped by Buttazzoni. Rebound, ends up on his stick. Buttazzoni with an excellent blocker stop, and that comes down into the Teton zone. Utah State picks up the half wall, hit from Dylan Lincoln, separates the puck, and that goes down low behind the net. He'll play it up to the point, walks in, up to the top of the point now, back down low to the half wall. Looks for options from the half wall, decides to shoot, that's stopped by Buttazzoni. Rebound, and another excellent stop by Buttazzoni, getting across there quickly. And that puck ends up back, and now that's blocked, and we'll go out of the zone. Lincoln picks up, Lincoln gets that down for a desperate Teton change, however, that hits the bench, and no change will be allowed.
Again, Buttazzoni coming up big there, couple big saves, and
I take back my comment, they are allowed to change.
Huh?
I take back my comment, they are allowed to change here.
Oh, yeah.
.325 remaining in the second period.
44 seconds remaining on the Teton kill here.
Puck comes back, and that'll be cleared all the way down to kill some more time off this penalty kill. 30 seconds remaining in the Forest penalty. Utah State starts off from the hand-round net. Hilly stops that up right there. Utah State from their own blue line. Tries to make a pass, kind of fans on that. Kraft gets a little hungry and manages to get that down low into the Utah zone. Utah skates out with it now. Walks, shot, that's blocked. Rebound goes to the corner, picked up, and that goes back to the point now. Looking from the point, looking for options. Decides to move to the middle. Gets up to the half wall. Tries to get it down low, does. Behind Teton net, he'll carry that behind. Plays up the half wall now. Walks, gets to the center, that's stopped by Buttazzoni there. Puck goes behind the net. Looking for options from behind net, decides to walk out from the circle. Finds his man, that's intercepted by Kraft, and he'll play that up to Hilly. Ocon. Ocon finds Forrest. Forrest now the partial break. Forrest gets a shot, that stop. Rebound goes to the corner. Forrest takes hard hit. Ocon with a good hit down low. Puck comes with the center. Dalton Johnson gets Ian back out there, and that gets drive wide. Cal with a good stick to Ian back. However, fantastic stop by Ryan Budd is only to get across there. There will be a penalty on this play now. Utah State comes up to the point now. Shot, that's tipped over top of the net. Puck goes back to Utah State now at the point. Utah State works to the slot. Shot, that stop, that goes top of the net. And now Forrest will touch this up, and we'll get a whistle and find out what is going on here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a hooking call there. And looks like Alex Duquette, yeah, he was trying to back check and fortunately just lost a step on the Utah guy and had to hook him there.
Hasn't been much 5-on-5 play this entire period.
No, it's definitely tough, especially with a short bench.
That's for sure. Guys are hurting, guys are sore, but they're playing through it, and that's good to see.
Yep.
Face off to the right of Ryan Buttazzoni. Face off won by Utah State, and they'll get up to the half wall. Back to their point now. Back down low to the half wall, up to the point. Shot, that's blocked, and now goes to the corner. Puck battle forward down low up to the half wall now. Walks center, that goes down back down low to the corner. He'll walk up now, back to the point. Shot, that's blocked and goes wide by Winkle. Puck up to the half wall on the far side now. He'll look for options. Decides to shoot, that's blocked and goes to the corner. Kuhn applies pressure down low, and that's picked up by Utah State, and they'll chip it up to the half wall. Back down low to the corner. Tries to chip it up, excellent stop by Buttazzoni there. Puck comes back up, and they'll get that to the point. Missed pass, and now an opportunity for Matt Tustin. He's got wheels. Tustin tries with a good hit there. Tustin carries it back to kill some more time off this penalty kill. Tustin leaves that for Wolticall. Wolticall gets that all the way down, and that ends up on the stick of Matt Winkle now. Winkle with a one-on-one opportunity. Winkle holds up. Winkle will just hold that down. Good job by Winkle, killing some time. Excellent job by Matt Winkle. Now Utah State starts up. 2-on-2 opportunity for him. Good stick by Hoffman, making sure no pass is available, and that puck goes down into the corner. He'll circle all the way around. Eventually that puck ends up behind Teton net. Hoffman stops that pass, and that puck ends up in the far corner now. Utah State looking for options. Skates up, gets that back down low to the corner. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Hoffman battles for that down low. Puck comes back up to the half wall. Back down low to the corner. Look far corner, back down low behind net. Back up to the half wall on the near side now. He'll fight for that down low. Kraft gets a shoulder on him there, and he'll fight for it now. Kraft manages to get him off. Kraft holds him off, and excellent work by Logan Kraft to get the puck all the way down. Utah State goaltender now out to play it. He'll stop behind the net. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Tries to get it down up to the center ice. At center now, looks to cross into the Teton zone. Looking to get a shot quickly, can't do it, and that'll be the end of this period.
Yeah, it was a tough period for the Tetons, being on the kill, being on the power play, kind of switching back and forth. Sure, there's a lot of tired penalty killers and PPers out there, but nonetheless, pretty good period. And Tetons just got to come out with a little more heart, a little more physicality there in the third period.
Absolutely fantastic period for Ryan Buttazzoni. That man skating off the ice right there.
Yeah, he's having the game of the season so far. Good to see these goalies starting to really click.
So we'll take a 15-minute break here and see you back here later on for the third period. Don't want to miss it, folks. 1-1 game here.
Check, 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
Beautiful.
And we're back. The Tetons will start this period shorthanded for only 2 seconds, though. Alex Skett will get back on the ice after those 2 seconds. We'll be at full strength. We'll see how it goes. Puck comes back to Kraft. Kraft tries to find Skett out of the box. Can't do it. Utah State. Oh, Skett intercepts that pass and gets it down low. Skett coming out strong here quickly, and that puck goes up to the half wall for Utah State. They'll chip back down low, and Andy Williams gets chased there. Andy Williams gets to Alex Skett. Skett's still fighting for it down low. Puck eventually ends up back in the corner now, and Skett's still battling for it. Skett escapes to it now. Skett tries to trip back to Williams. Utah State player was intercepted. Puck comes back, and now Tyler Forrest gets at the half wall. Forrest chips that down to Skett, however that pass is intercepted. And that puck comes far side to a Utah State player, but that gets chipped up, and Wiltcole tries to get it back down, but that's intercepted now. Kraft first man back, gets that back behind Teton net.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Utah moves over the wall, and they'll get into the zone. Looking for somebody. Fire. Nice save, Badazzoni. Wiltcole gets chased in the corner. He'll pick out the puck. Goes behind the net. Gives it to Logan Kraft. He'll move it up to Winkle there. He moves up to Grushka. Grushka looking for somebody. He'll skate it in the zone. He loses the puck at the blue line there. Utah State to break out. You want to jump back in?
Sure, I'll jump back in. Now Winkle picks up. Winkle across center. Gets to Lincoln. Utah State intercepts Lincoln's pass to Grushka, and they'll start up from their own zone. They'll curl back and look for better options here. Lincoln tries to intercept that count. Kuhn lifts the stick, and that pack comes back down to Dalton Johnson. Johnson gains center and dumps it on net. Puck goes behind net, and that bounces up to Utah State attacker, who almost had his was almost pickpocketed by Ryan Grushka. However, now the puck ends up at center, and now Utah State. Dalton Johnson with a good poke check, and that puck goes back up to center. Utah State works back through center and decides to dump that one deep. Badazzoni with the play it, however, Dalton Johnson gets there first. Johnson plays that back around, and that goes out. Ooh, intercepted by Utah State, and he'll make a nice pass to the slot, and that goes in the back of the Teton net to make this 2-1 early on in the third period for Utah State.
Yeah, Moose, unfortunately, you just you can't have those guys sitting out there in front, and they're gonna make you pay for it.
Bit of a defensive zone breakdown by the Tetons there.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. That's all right. A lot of time remaining here. 17:59 to go in the third period. 2-1 Utah State. Shots are 22-21.
And that's one of the beautiful things about hockey. There's lots of time in the game. 60 minutes is a long time. Badazzoni appearing to have an equipment issue, but he figured it out, so we're good to go.
Beautiful. And we'll have a few shout-outs coming up in next stoppage of play here for everyone listening back home.
Tustin wins that draw back, and it ends up on the stick of Hoffman. Hoffman in his own zone. Hoffman tries to find Hilly. That puck goes down into the Utah zone. Utah starts up with it, tries to make that pass. No one touches it. However, it's no icing as it is on net. Badazzoni tries to play it up, found on the pass. That goes across Utah State. Utah State another shot. Badazzoni stops that and flicks that into the corner. Hilly gets up in the corner and plays up the Forrest. Hilly took a hard hit down low, but he's okay. Utah State dumps that back down, and Badazzoni doesn't stop it. They'll leave it for Wiltcole. Wiltcole with pressure. Wiltcole gets taken down. Utah State will pick it up. Hoffman with a good stick to get out front there, and no passes made there. Tustin now along the half wall. Tustin stops up, flicks back to Hilly. Hilly tries to find Forrest. It's just out of his reach. Utah State reclaiming in their own zone, gets up to center, and he'll chip that in deep. Badazzoni will stop it. Badazzoni is there for Hoffman. One man on. Hoffman gets that to Wiltcole. Wiltcole finds Haugen. Haugen tries to find Forrest. That puck can't be made, and that nice stop by Badazzoni there as the man made his way in. Looks from the corner now, walks out. Hoffman with a good stick there. Forrest ends up with his stick. Forrest in. Forrest gets across center and dumps that deep. Haugen giving chase. First man there is Hunter Haugen. He gets taken down, and Utah State ends up with it on their stick now. Suquette ends up. Suquette with an absolute chance that goes over top of the net, and Andy Williams goes down in the corner to get chased down. Alex Suquette finds enough in the corner. Tries to find Williams, who was not cutting all the way around, but now Williams realizes where it is. Utah State starts up from their own zone. Cuts across center. He'll dump that deep. Kraft tries to play him, and Travis Kuhn will be the first man back. Kuhn and Kraft battling for it down low, ends up on the stick of Dylan Lincoln. Dylan Lincoln finds Kuhn. Kuhn gets all the way around to Andy Williams. Andy Williams finds Alex Suquette streaking. However, the puck is out of his reach and ends up on the Utah net. And that'll become for a whistle. So, Oh, we'll see what happens here.
Well, line's been a little bit of a mistake. Thought there was no change, but
Yeah. So now we'll do our little shout-outs here to our Teton volleyball players, Alexis and Ella. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
as well as Macy Brunel down there in Williston, North Dakota, Teton softball team, and all the friends and family of all the players here.
Utah State picks up in their own zone and trips up the center now. Works his way across the line, finds his man far side. Woltcall tries to play him, he'll dump it on net, and Buttizoni will hold on to that. And as always, we appreciate our fans. Thank you all for tuning in so much.
Yeah, we really do. I know it's, I think it's about 10 to 8 back home.
Almost 8 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, almost 8 o'clock, so I know it's getting late for some of you folks, but we really do appreciate it. And big thanks to all the people on the East Coast and down south, up north. We do appreciate it.
All around the world.
Oh, yeah, the Hoffman family over there in Germany, yeah.
Hoffman family, Sepinen family.
Yeah, the Sepinen family, yeah.
Puck goes back down, shot to the slot, that's blocked by Woltcall. That puck comes up to the point now. Williams tries to chip out there. Woltcall will get it all the way down. And Utah State will recoil. He'll throw it across to no one in particular, and that puck ends up on his attacker's stick, though. Hoffman goes down low. Hoffman spins that around. That puck gets picked up by no one in point, and will end up outside through neutral zone. Puck comes back to the Utah State line. He'll get that in and chip it down in on Buttizoni, and Buttizoni will play that for Hoffman. Hoffman stops up and looks for options. Hoffman tries to find Forrest, does. Forrest gets up to Tustin. Tustin not really have much speed there and gets it to Woltcall. Woltcall crosses center now. Cole Woltcall looking for options. Woltcall drives wide. Looks for a shot. Tries to find someone in front. Takes a hit. Can't make the play though. Williams gets back. Williams trades that up, and Kuhn takes a hit and gets that deep. Puck on net, and that's left for his defender there. He'll circle around, look for options now. Starting up from his own zone across the blue line. He'll get across center, try to dump it in, however, found in the pocket, and Hunter Hagen will get there to intercept that. He'll trip down into the Utah zone, and Alex Duquette will get a chase. No one gets that, and that comes up to the center ice now. Puck intercepted by Utah, however, Kuhn gets it back and gets it to Duquette. Duquette turns back, gets that puck slapped off of him, and they'll go down all the way behind the Teton net. Dalton Johnson now look from the corner. Johnson plays up to Hilly, that goes over top of Hilly, and will go all the way down the ice for an icy call.
All right, Moose, I gotta say a couple apologies here. For a couple shout-outs there. One to the girls basketball team for tuning in as well. Shaylee and Cheyenne and all those other great ladies. I do believe, I think it's not this coming Friday, the following Friday, the men's and women's basketball team start their season. So looking forward to that.
Absolutely. We always support all of our Teton sports here at Williston State College. Puck goes up and Hilly manages to chip that out of the zone. That will go down into the Utah State zone. No icing though. Utah State works their way up through center ice now. Tries to find his man, does, and Lincoln backs to pick that up. Lincoln tries to go half the glass. These glasses spray dead, and that ends up back in the Teton zone. Dalton Johnson now fighting for it. Johnson gets beat. Man open in the slot, tries to make the pass. Good back check by Ryan Grushka. Lincoln now through center. Lincoln trying to get chase. Puck ends up in the stick of Matt Winkle. Winkle into Utah zone. Winkle looking for options now. Winkle takes behind that, takes a hit, and gets taken down. Utah State starts up with it now. Utah State across center. Teton's craft ends up on the half wall now. Man from Utah walks out, shot that's stopped by Buttizoni. Rebound ends up behind the net. Dalton Johnson gets up to Matt Winkle. Ryan Grushka picks up now. Grushka through center. Grushka into the Teton zone. Grushka slap shot, that's stopped and just goes wide of the net actually. And now the puck's picked up by Lincoln, who takes a hit and gets that back down. And now Utah State with an opportunity. Utah State with a breakaway. In on net, stopped by Buttizoni. Excellent stop by Ryan Buttizoni.
Great save there, by Buttizoni.
Kraft picks up and tries to find Winkle far side. Winkle into the zone now. Winkle tries to find Grushka, scores! Was that Grushka or was that Forrest?
I can't tell from me here.
Tyler Forrest, yeah, it was Tyler Forrest. And he ties up this game 2-2. Excellent goal for him with his mom and stepdad in attendance here. He makes something happen in this game.
Yeah, and that's what the Tetons needed right there. 13-17 to go in the second period, and definitely needed a jump like that. That was just a tremendous pass and a beautiful goal by Tyler Forrest.
Excellent play all around. The Tetons tie this game up with 13-17 remaining in the third period. This brings out the line of Suquette, Forrest, and Hilly. A bit of different lines in this game with people being kicked out and all that, so focus adjusting on the fly here. Hoffman gets that to Forrest, who dumps that in deep. Utah State starting up. Forrest intercepts that pass. Forrest keeps down deep. Hits off Hilly's skate, and that bounces to the slot now. Utah State picks up and works it from behind their net. They'll stop there and look for options. They'll begin to carry it up. He'll try to drop it back. Hilly on the pressure. Hilly with a nice hit there, and the puck ends up behind the Utah State net again. Forrest giving chase now. Puck goes all the way back. Hoffman gets it off the ref's skate and dumps that back in. Tetons will take a change here. Utah State starts up from their own end with no pressure. Utah State through center. Hoffman intercepts that and gets across center and gets that back down to Forrest. Forrest works in, finds Tustin. Matt Tustin with opportunity now. Tustin shot, that's off the mask. Rebound, Tustin gets behind the net. Tustin carries up from behind the net. Tustin walks in the circle, works, tries to get it down low. That puck goes up high, however, it's a glove down. Tries to find the center, no one there, and the puck comes back to the point now. Lincoln gets to the center, no one home, and that puck is back to Tustin at the point. Tustin decides to send it all the way down to Matt Winkle. Winkle tries to chip it out front, can't get it, and Dylan Lincoln picks up along the half wall. Lincoln to Tustin. Tustin takes a hard hit, gets a shot off, and Winkle tries to get the rebound there. Winkle circles up now. Winkle tries to find up, gets Dalton Johnson at the point. Dalton Johnson gets a shot blocked, however, he manages to get Dylan Lincoln. Dylan Lincoln with opportunity. Lincoln tries to find Tustin, can't get a stick on that down low. Now Utah State starts out with it through center. Utah State across center. Dalton Johnson gets beat. Man tries to get through Cole. What's called can't. Cole's called good stick and good skate to keep its defensive positioning there. That puck goes all the way down through center, and Winkle takes an awkward hit. However, he's okay. And that puck comes back down to the Teton zone. Dalton Johnson will start off with it there. Dalton Johnson wait for options. Johnson skates up now. Tries to find center. That puck is intercepted on the Forrest pass. Johnson chips that out, and that'll go all the way down into the center ice. Forrest battling for it there. Grushka picks up. Grushka with an opportunity now. Grushka tries to drive wide, gets thrown down. No call on the play. And that puck comes back up to the Utah blue line. Hoffman now in Teton zone. Hoffman chips it up. Forrest catches it out of the air and gets it deep. Now Ryan Grushka. Ryan Grushka stops up. Grushka finds Forrest. Forrest makes one move. Forrest tries to send it in front. Can't really do it. However, Andy Williams is there. Andy Williams with an interception. Williams finds Forrest. Forrest gets a shot off from that stop. Forrest picks up on the half wall now. Forrest finds Hoffman. Hoffman walks, drops the Forrest. That puck's chipped back up to Henry Hoffman. Hoffman tries to throw it up to Andy Williams. Andy Williams almost made that into something there. And that's picked up in the corner by Grushka. Grushka walks, finds Hoffman. Hoffman tries to shot. That's stopped. Rebound is picked up by Williams. Williams gets up to point to Kuhn. Kuhn shot there is blocked, and that gets down. And now an opportunity for Utah State. Hand looks pretty tired, thankfully. And now Hoffman picks up in the corner. Hoffman takes a hard hit to the head there, and that will for sure be a penalty, as Butters only leaves the net. However, Hoffman appears to be okay. And now the puck comes up, and Utah State will touch it, and we'll get the official ruling on the play.
Probably be a boarding there. Yeah, it looks like a boarding call. So your Tetons will go on the power play.
So this will be a 2-minute power play with 10:13 remaining in the third period. A fantastic opportunity for the Williston State College Tetons here to make something happen.
Yeah, 27-24 the shots on the play, so. It's been an exciting game so far, eh, Moose?
Absolutely, it's been a tight game. Both teams getting opportunities. Both teams. It's been interesting. Both teams making a few mistakes. However, that's expected in the game of hockey.
Yep.
Puck's pretty bouncy. It's a warm arena, so.
Yeah, it is very warm arena.
Tustin wins that draw back and ends up on the stick of Tyler Forrest. Forrest tries to get it across the Woltecall. Woltecall back up to Forrest. Forrest ends up making a move there, gets back down low to Tustin on the half wall. Tustin walks, tries to find Woltecall. Can't quite make the pass there, but it was close. Woltecall works on the half wall now. Woltecall back to Forrest. Forrest walks the line, finds back down low to Tustin. Tustin up to Forrest. Forrest slides back down low to Tustin. Tustin walks, tries to find Williams in the slot, can't really get the shot off there, and Hilly picks up down in the corner. Hilly up to Tustin. Tustin from the half wall walks, gets down low to Hilly. Hilly tries to walk. Hilly walks, nice opportunity. Puck comes back to Forrest. Forrest, fake shot. Forrest makes one move. Forrest decides to pull back and make a better option. Forrest gets it to Tustin. Tustin back up to Forrest now. Forrest gets a shot, that's blocked, and now Utah State with an opportunity. Forrest with a good stick to get that down low, and now Woltecall has a chance. Woltecall, good eyes there, waiting for Chris Hilly to get onside. Woltecall works his way in. Tustin stops now. Tustin takes one hit, avoids one hit, and gets down low now. Tustin tries to drive. That's gloved by the Utah State goaltender.
Yeah, good movement on the power play here for your Tetons. Looking, that line looks real comfortable on the power play.
Absolutely. So we'll see now if the line of Ryan Grushka, Matt Winkle, and Dylan Lincoln can follow that up. And they will have Kraft and Johnson on defense. A minute remaining in this Utah State penalty. A little discussion with the players at the draw, and we'll see what happens. Winkle wins the draw back. Grushka with it now. Grushka finds Dalton Johnson. Johnson finds Winkle down low. Winkle slides it to Grushka. Grushka behind net, tries to find Kraft, can't do it. Grushka picks up top now. Grushka mishandles it, however he manages to keep it in the zone. Kraft gets it there, and Kraft will trip it down low to Winkle. Winkle from the corner, tries to walk, decides to walk around, tries to wrap. Winkle off the post on the wrap there. Good effort by Matt Winkle. And that punt comes all the way down to Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni holds up there and finds Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson skates up from behind the Teton net. Johnson across center. Dalton Johnson works his way into the zone and stops up on the half wall. Johnson makes a nice little pass to Dylan Lincoln. Lincoln finds Kraft. Kraft looking for options, finds Ryan Krushka. Krushka slides over to Winkle. Winkle tries a shot. That's not Winkle. Who is that? Now Winkle with the puck. Pardon me, I'm sorry. It's a long ways away from here. Now Utah State with an opportunity. Utah State with a break. Utah State coming in. Stopped by Buttazzoni. Excellent stop by Buttazzoni. He's been strong again this period. Grushka picks up now. Grushka tries to find Lincoln just out of Lincoln's reach, and that goes down into the Utah State zone. We are even strike now, folks. And that puck comes back down and will end up eventually in the Utah State stick in the Teton zone. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Kuhn intercepts that pass and it goes to Winkle now. Winkle chips it back to Kuhn. Kuhn tries to find Suquette, hits him in the butt, and falls flat beside him. Utah State chips in the zone now with a 3-on-1 opportunity. Woltecall tries to get back. Kuhn now finds the puck, ends up on the stick of Woltecall behind the Teton net. Woltecall chips it out up to Kuhn. Kuhn turns and looks for options. Kuhn stops up, tries to find Williams flying down the far wing, can't do it. Williams with a good force though, and that puck ends up all the way down, and will go for an icing call.
7:27 remaining here in the third period. And shots are 28-24. Buttazzoni having one hell of a period again.
Absolutely fantastic period for Ryan Buttazzoni. Had a few breakaways on him now this period. He's looked strong throughout.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask of your goaltender.
Absolutely. So Kent Williams and force out there on offense with Hoffman and Woltecall on defense. Utah State wins it and they'll start up through the neutral zone. They'll crisscross there and Hoffman will stay with his man. Nice stick by Hoffman to keep his puck on his blade there and ends up to Andy Williams at top. Williams tries to chip it out, can't. Puck comes back to Hoffman now. Hoffman decides to carry it through center. Hoffman gets across center, makes a move, and tries to get deep. However, he takes an awkward hit there and appears to be a little bit shaken up. Now Utah State comes across the blue line in the Teton zone. Utah State walks. Shot that goes in over top of the glove of Ryan Buttazzoni.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that was just a good play by the Utah State player. You know, holding up to to let his other player back in there, and kind of got Buttazzoni thinking twice on it. And
nice shot. Handcuffed Dalton Johnson, being stuck in between two players there. Not much chance for Buttazzoni there. Nice shot.
Yeah, gorgeous shot there. So we got 3-2, just shy of 7 minutes to go here in the third period.
Tetons looking to rebound quickly back after this goal. They'll have to get two quickly to win this game. Tustin now has an opportunity to win this draw. Tustin wins the draw back to Kraft. Kraft picks up center ice and tries to flick to Winkle, and eventually does. Winkle takes a hit there and loses the puck, and Utah State picks up. Hilly picks that up off the interception. He gets it all the way down, and that will be a whistle.
Yeah, nice shot by Chris Hilly, just trying to get it in the zone. And
so now this faceoff will be to the left of the Utah goaltender. Matt Tustin steps in to take this draw. We'll have a bit of a reset on the draw. Now Tustin fights for that draw off the wall. However, Utah ends up with it behind their net. Utah starting from their corner. Looks for center. Matt Winkle with a good interception. Tustin now with an opportunity. Matt Tustin tries to find Matt Winkle. Puck just goes wide. Excellent play by Matt Tustin and Matt Winkle. Trying to get the opportunity. 2 Matts in that line. Good chance for them there.
Yeah, it was a great chance there, and that's what we need. Is just get a lot of guys, a lot of bodies to the front of the net, and see what happens.
Absolutely. So now this faceoff will come outside of the Utah zone, as it was a Teton body who fell into the net to take it off. So now we wait to see what happens. Tustin steps in for the draw.
No.
Puck goes back to Utah. Utah through, tries to flick it all the way down, and that ends up on Dalton Johnson's stick. Johnson chips up, however, Utah player first man back. Utah, nice block by Kraft to get back there and intercept that pass. Now Tustin picks it up. Tustin looking from his corner. Tustin decides to carry it out. Tustin finds Chris Hilly along his blue line. Hilly finds Dalton Johnson far side. Dalton Johnson looking in. Johnson decides to shoot, deflects off a Utah player's stick, and is stopped by their goaltender for another whistle.
Yeah, this Utah goalie's looked real solid since he had come in relief for number 32 there. No word on that goalie yet, but hopefully he's doing okay.
Absolutely. Sure off to the left of the Utah goaltender, and the ref decides to kick Alex Duquette out. Maybe he said something mean, who knows. Anyways, Tyler Ford steps in for the draw. That draw is won back by Utah State. He'll try to flick it out, and that ends up at center ice. Wilt's call tries to find Kuhn. Kuhn gets across center, dumps it in deep. Utah State starting off with it now. Puck deflects off Alex Duquette, so no icing there. Wilt's call behind Teton net. Cole Wilt's call works it up. Wilt's call tries to find Williams just out of his reach. However, that puck will be offside, and we'll get a face-off outside of the Teton zone.
Yeah, Tetons need to pick up the energy here. 5:50 remaining in the third period. Got to make something happen here.
Like I said, hockey is a long game, but if you wait long enough, that long time turns pretty small, pretty fast.
Yeah, it turns real small, and then you find yourself pulling your goaltender. And
Grushka loses that draw back, and Utah State ends up with it at center. Kuhn stops it in the slot. Kuhn shoots it all the way down, then hits Lincoln at center ice and deflects into the Utah State zone. Utah goes D to D, and they'll look for options at the center ice there. That puck is chipped up, and Winkle will intercept that. Winkle across the blue line now. Winkle works his way in. Winkle shrugs off 2 hits, however, the third one gets to him and steals the puck away. Lincoln gets chased down low. Lincoln with a hard hit. That puck ends up at the point to Woltecall. Woltecall turns, gets on net, shot, rebound, goes to the corner, and now Lincoln and Woltecall giving chase. Grushka can't get a stuck on it, and the puck comes up to the half wall. Now Utah State will start off their center ice. Good play by Kuhn to get the puck back up to Grushka. Grushka walks around one man and looks for options now. Grushka across, shots drop back to Lincoln. Lincoln shot, that goes to the corner now. Utah State chips it up their center, and they'll have a 3-on-2 opportunity. Puck comes back, nice stick by Dalton Johnson, realizing there's a 3-on-2, they need to get up there. Dylan Lincoln now with an opportunity. Tetons with a 3-on-2 opportunity had they moved a little quicker. Tustin picks up, and Tustin decides to recoil now. Tustin through center. Tustin finds Williams. Williams works his way in. Williams across the blue line, stops up, decides shrugs off one guy, shrugs off a few, takes a hard hit, and eventually goes down. Williams still fighting for the puck, though, from his knees. Eventually takes a hard hit, no call on the play, and Utah State will start across center. Utah State with a man swinging. Hoffman has to get there quickly. Hoffman with a hit, and they'll fight down low. Man falls, and puck eventually ends up behind Teton net. Johnson slides it up to Forrest. Forrest now working his way through center. Forrest across into the Utah State zone. Forrest tries to make a move. Puck ends up on his stick, and he'll get that around from Williams. Williams tries to find Tustin quickly, can't, and that will be swallowed up for a whistle.
Good pressure here by the Tetons. Time for some urgency here.
Exactly. It's do or die now for the Tetons. They have to pick it up fast.
Yeah, 4:10 remaining here in the third period. 31 to 25, I believe, are the shots.
Much better shot counted here than in Las Vegas. Just have to put that out there.
Yeah, definitely. I can't disagree with you there, Moosey.
Grushka in to take the draw. Grushka wins it back to Suquette. Suquette gets the Kraft. Kraft tries a quick shot. That's blocked and ends up in the car corner. Grushka gives chase now. Grushka and Suquette battling for it down low. Puck still being swallowed up in the corner there. Eventually still being fought for now. How long do we have to fight before the ref blows a whistle? A long time apparently. And Suquette takes a hard hit from behind, but he is okay. And now Kraft gets beat at center, and the puck comes back, and Woltecall has to get back quickly. Woltecall with a good hit. Woltecall still fight him off. Excellent play by Cole Woltecall to fight the man off the puck there. Woltecall ends up in the corner. Woltecall decides to carry it out, finds Hilly. Hilly finds Suquette streaking through the middle. Suquette across the line. Suquette makes a move and tries to find Chris Hilly. Chris Hilly at the shot. That's stopped, and Brian Grushka chases the puck in the corner. Kraft gets there first. He'll try a shot that goes out the side of the net. Utah State will stop up and wait for options now. Tetons need to attack now. They can't play trap hockey at this point in the game. However, it appears is what they're trying to do. And Utah State is just going to play behind the net if they don't get attacked. Ooh, almost makes a turnover there. And now man falls in the corner. There's an opportunity that Tetons needed. Dalton Johnson picks up at center ice. Johnson decides to get that all the way back down. And now Tetons will give chase. Winkle and Lincoln in first. Utah dumps it all the way down. And there'll be no icing as Utah State player will beat him there first. Utah State takes behind the net now. Looks for options. Decides to cycle it back down low. Tries to find man in front. Does. However, he can't get the shot on net. Winkle picks up in the far corner. Matt Winkle flicks up. Tries to find Dylan Lincoln just out of his reach. Lincoln, however, with a good effort there. Lincoln tries to get down low. Can't. And now the puck goes into the Utah State corner. Andy Williams picks up. Andy Williams drives. Oh my God, that's Matt Winkle. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Cole Wiltecall picks up the point. Wiltecall gets down low. Ends up in the stick of Dylan Lincoln. Lincoln fighting further. Tustin gets in there now. Tustin tries to get the puck on net. Can't. Tustin fights far corner now. Puck ends up on the stick of Henry Hoffman at the point. Hoffman gets to Tustin. Tustin tries to hold the line. Does. Tustin gets to Winkle. Winkle tried to find far side, I believe. However, no one was there. And the puck comes back up the center. Utah State in quickly with it. Utah State stops up. Look for options now. Drops back down low. Decides to mount for the slot. Shot that goes in top of the corner above Buttizomi's glove.
That was a nice one-timer there.
Nice one-timer. 2-on-3 opportunity. Never should have happened, though.
No, definitely not.
However, it did, and it is now 4-2 for Utah State in this game with 1:43 remaining in the third period.
Yeah, Tetons might be looking at maybe a timeout here, settle the boys down, and come up with a game plan.
So we'll see if Coach John Bocas decides to do anything like that.
Yeah, it looks like not.
That puck comes back on the Utah stick, pardon me, and he'll flick that down into the Teton zone. Gloved there by Kraft. Kraft gets his pocket picked, and the puck is up at center ice. Utah dumps that down. That goes all the way around to the far corner. Utah first man there picks it up. Utah fighting for it with Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson gets beat and ends up on the stick of it. Austin Moser. Moser steps up from the corner now. Looking for options, decides to spin back. Moser looking, tries to get down low. Puck goes down low to Utah in the corner now. Good hit by Dalton Johnson. Johnson with the puck battling further. Kraft gets it up, and that ends up back down low to Dalton Johnson. Nice poke check there, and Kraft gets it down low. Kraft gets up to Forrest. Forrest through center. Forrest carries across the line. Forrest slowly looking for options now. Forrest shot, tries to find it, but is only to the bench for the extra man. Williams picks it up. Williams tries to find Tustin. Williams must find Tustin. Tustin can't get the shot off though. Williston State Tetons with an empty net for the extra attacker now. Puck battle for down low. 40 seconds remaining in the game. Forrest has to try to attack. Utah State is up with it now. Wiltecall has to get there. Nice play by Cole Wiltecall. Tyler Forrest at center now. Forrest giving chase. Forrest through the neutral zone. Forrest takes it from behind. And that puck ends up in the Utah zone. Battle for there now. Held up by a Utah State player. Williams, Tustin, and Forrest all in there trying to battle. Someone has to get the puck out. And the puck ends up on a Utah State stick, and they'll finish this off with an empty net goal.
And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, just 10 seconds remaining. That's going to be 5-2 Utah State.
So that will be a game, folks.
Yeah, looks like final shots here are going to be 32-27, 10 seconds remaining. Hard fought first and second there for the Tetons, but unfortunately just kind of fell apart there in the third period.
And a rough one period is all it takes.
Yeah.
Puck goes down low into the Utah zone, and they'll just battle out this last 5 seconds here. And that is the play. Good effort for Ryan Buttizomi in the game. Played strong when he had to the entire game, and unfortunately his team just couldn't get the opportunities they needed to score.
Yeah, not Buttizomi's fault there. He made the saves when he had to, and unfortunately needed his team to pick him up there, and it just didn't happen. So that's going to do it for us tonight here in beautiful Prescott Valley, Arizona. My name's Aaron, and
my name is Moose. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Just a reminder, tomorrow Tetons play, I believe.
San Jose State.
San Jose State. What time do you think?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, same time. San Jose State. We'll be back here again.
And we'll see you. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Bye.